So when in doubt, dispute, dispute, dispute. What does this mean? This means that if you are unsure about whether an account is reporting accurately on a consumer's credit report, keep sending disputes. Send more and more disputes. If you're ever unsure about whether it's going to be sufficient, send more. In order to show willfulness or reckless noncompliance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, uh, multiple disputes are really the answer. And what do I mean by that? If you send only one round of disputes, it's hard for us to um, it's hard for us to argue that the furnisher or the credit reporting agency was reckless or willful with their non-compliance with the statute. If we're trying to show that the credit reporting agency is reckless with their non-compliance, and if we're trying to show that the furnisher was willful in their non-compliance with the statute, we really need to get multiple dispute letters in order to get the right um, the right language and the verbiage that we want. Sending multiple rounds of disputes gives the furnishers and the CRAs less wiggle room to offer excuses. Remember, these companies have high powered lawyers who uh, will come up with all kinds of creative defenses in order for why they were negligent or willful or reckless in their non-compliance with the statute. And so if you send more disputes, you provide less wiggle room for them to offer these excuses, because as you dispute more, the more disputes you make, the more reinvestigations are supposed to occur. Each time you send a dispute letter to the credit reporting agencies, there is supposed to be a reinvestigation of the accounts, and I'll talk about the reinvestigation process very soon. The more disputes that go out, usually that means more damages. That means you've been sending out certified mail. That means the consumer's report has contained the inaccurate information for months, and therefore they have faced some sort of adverse action, whether that's been the denial of credit or whether their credit score has taken a hit. The likelihood is that the longer that the inaccurate account is reporting on the credit report, the continued damage to the consumer is taking place. Sending more disputes establishes a documentary record that is discoverable later in any case. And that's important to note. Uh, um, Sending more disputes establishes a documentary record that is discoverable later on in any case. And it's important for us to uh, get access to that record. Whenever possible, send proof. Whenever possible, to you're sending a dispute letter, send proof along that you've paid an account, particularly in the debt settlement context.